What's up, guys? Wanted to just make another video real quick for you guys. That way you kind of get to see a little bit of what I've got going on, and maybe this helps somebody that's kind of doing the same thing. So what I'm doing is I literally just got the resistors in the mail from Amazon for the EGR. So I think in the order it came like 10 of them. I only need one, so I'll just have them extra. I know you can use them for a lot of different things, but anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and try to film that, and I'm gonna show that to you guys, show you the process. But before I do that, let me show you what I'm talking about as far as the resistors is concerned. Okay, so these are the resistors. Show you the colors. There you go. You got yellow, blue, red, and gold. And these are 4.7 ohms, half watt, 6%. To be honest with you, I don't know what all those values represent. Obviously, this is resistance. This is probably wattage tolerance, or what it's rated for. And then 6%, I don't know, maybe 6% difference from these numbers is what you can expect. I don't know. Anyhow, if you know, post that in the comments. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the connector off, and then I'm gonna weld in one of these. I'm gonna try to do as neat of a job as humanly possible. And then later on, I'm gonna find a plug to actually plug the manifold, the intake manifold. Amazon. I think I paid like 10 bucks. All right, guys. Without further ado, let's see if we can clip this guy out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use these snips, and I'm just gonna cut that connector out. So the house I moved into is brand new, and there's construction literally all around. Everywhere you go, there's construction. So see that guy right there? Anyway, what the construction thing is, you're gonna hear it. But anyhow, that guy right there, that's what I'm gonna clip off. All right, guys. I got it taken off. So now I'm going to go ahead and solder it in, and then we're gonna plug it in, clear the codes. I'll go for a ride later on, and we'll see if it turns a check engine light. Usually it doesn't do it until like the second trip, so it may not record anything. You know, I may not know until I drive it a couple times, but anyway, that's what we're gonna do. Alright guys, so here's what I did. I took apart the connector itself. What I did is you lift that little white piece, and then you stick a pick, that pick in there, and then kind of pull the pin out at the same time. And it comes out, and so I wrapped it around, and now I'm gonna solder it. Alright guys, so I got it done. Well, like, it's not completely done, but I got it soldered. Let me show you what I'm working with. So this is what it looks like. It's very difficult to solder this type of wire. So I'm gonna put shrink tube around it, and should be about it. Plug it back in and see what it does. Alright guys, so here's what I did. I put a little shrink wrap around it. I used this stuff right here, fat stuff, and then I cut it up and kind of trimmed it around, and you know, heated it with a lighter and kind of went around and just melted it so that it's sealed up the best as possible. But now I'm gonna go plug this in and see what she does. Clear the codes and see what she does. And then this right here, I'll figure out a plug for that some other time. For now, I'm just gonna tuck it like that, but that's pretty much what it's gonna look like. All right, guys. So now I have the OBD2 scanner plugged in. I'm gonna clear the code. This is the scanner I'm using. Good old Harbor Freight. Position. So turn off a couple things. Oops. Code's found 2. Well, that's not good. Erase. No. So you guys, this is why you want to make sure you don't keep a check engine light on. That way when something does happen, you can see what's going on. Stored codes. Knock sensor. Circuit bank 1 or single sensor. Well, we're going to clear codes. You know what's weird about the knock sensors? I replaced them. So I'm wondering what was going on. Alright, now I'm gonna start the car. Always cranks for a while. That'll work out all the bugs out of it, but that's all. Seems to be running fine. Now that I have that off, let's see what the next code is all about. Yeah, I don't know what that code's about, guys. Maybe it was a fluke. You know what it could be? When the previous O2 sensors that came out, or not O2 sensors, knock sensors that came out, the connector was really messed up. And so I ended up having to basically dig parts of it out, and it was kind of weird. And I'm wondering if maybe one of those connectors worked itself loose away from the actual sensor. I did replace both sensors. They were expensive. I did replace them. I went aftermarket on them, so you know there's that, but they should be working fine. So I'm wondering if it's just that connector that maybe it's coming loose. That also happened on a couple injectors. The injectors seem to be holding up, but I'm wondering if that connector that's on the knock sensors is maybe working itself loose. I'll continue to monitor it. For now, that is today's update, or this update. I actually filmed 2 updates for you guys today. Look at me, I'm overachieving today. But anyway, like and subscribe. If you guys have any comments, or for those of you that have dealt with these vehicles before and know what they're all about, if you know something I don't, please let me know. But thank you for watching. See you guys next time.